It's been a while since I've done a food recipe, so today I'm gonna make homemade applesauce. Homemade applesauce is super easy to make. All you have to do is stew your apples, let them cool down, and then blend them up. And it's going to be better than store-bought applesauce. It's gonna taste better and it's gonna have less chemicals and it's just gonna be better for your health. And the reason why I am making applesauce is because stewing apples is really good for your gut, because when you stew the apples, it releases something called pectin, and pectin is a prebiotic that feeds the good bugs in our gut. So watch me make some applesauce. The first thing I'm gonna do is wash my apples really well. I'm gonna stick them in a bowl with water. I'm gonna put baking soda and salt, and then I'm gonna scrub them down. And I'm gonna do this because I'm gonna leave the peel on the apples, but I wanna get rid of any wax residue if there is any. There's most likely gonna be wax residue. They put wax on the apples to make them shine and extra, appealing to the eye. It's not necessary, but that's what they do. So I am going to remove that wax. I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of baking soda and then a good shake of salt. That was a little more than I expected, but it's fine. Alright, now I'm gonna just let these sit in this water for about 5 minutes. Hey Google, set a 5-minute timer. Stop. Alright, so it's been 5 minutes. They sell an actual vegetable brush. I don't have one, I have this teeny tiny little guy. I need to get one, but I'm just gonna brush it out a little bit and then I'm gonna slice them up. So now I'm just gonna slice them up, and they don't need to be perfect because we're gonna blend it up either way. All right, my apples are all sliced up. Now I'm gonna get some butter in the pan and start sauteing them. All right, it is making a lot more noise than I anticipated. We'll see. I'm gonna throw in about a tablespoon to 2 of butter. I'm gonna let that get nice and melted, and then I'm just gonna throw in my apples. And this was a lot of apples, so it's going to take some time to get nice and soft and to stew down. But that's basically all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just continue to mix these around. I used butter. You can use coconut oil if you like. I just don't have, and I prefer butter. I'm also gonna add some cinnamon. I have organic cinnamon here. This is like true cinnamon. So here I go. I put about 4 tablespoons in there. And cinnamon is great to add to your sweet desserts because cinnamon helps balance your blood sugar. You wouldn't think so, because cinnamon is sweet, but technically it has no sugar in it, and it is a spice, so it helps balance your blood sugar. I'm gonna add a splash of water. It's just gonna help soften up these apples. Now I'm just gonna leave it here and let it cook down. All right, so this has been cooking down. I covered it with the lid for about 20 minutes. It is soft. The apples are nice and mushy, which is what I want. Now I'm going to transfer to a bowl and let it cool down completely. I learned the hard lesson about putting hot food into the blender. It popped on me. I had food on my roof. I had it all over my walls. I had it on my cabinets. I had food everywhere. So I'm going to let this cool down completely, and then I'm gonna blend it up, and that is basically it. We have homemade applesauce. To make it cool faster, I'm gonna put some ice in this bucket and then put this bucket in the ice. All right, so I'll be back who knows how long. My apples have completely cooled, and now I'm just going to transfer it into my blender and blend it up. Batch 1. And that's it. We have homemade applesauce. I'm gonna give it a little taste. It's so good. And it's literally made with 3 ingredients: butter, apples, and cinnamon. So the next time you go to the grocery store and you reach for that applesauce, don't get some organic apples and make your own.